you're seeing your life, how that you're wallowing in iniquity, living in sin, you must recognize that and say, yes, I need transformation in my life. I need change in my life. And it takes time. It's a process. It's not something that happens overnight, because there are some that it is addiction, that there are some that it is the attitude, a behavior of stealing, of backbiting, of doing all kinds of things, sexual immorality. If you say you do it in one month, it won't work. There must be track record and consistency in your willingness to comply or to do that which the Holy Spirit is leading you before that habit will go. So don't give up. If it takes you 3 months and it's still there, be willing. Have a desire that, Lord, in as much as you have helped me and I'm in this side of eternity, the weaknesses of the flesh is there, but help me, Lord, that I'll be able to conquer. Because the problem is that, I discussed it in the book again, that the discussion or the arguments to whether our work of righteousness helps in our salvation is prevalent today. But we must understand that in as much as we are not saved by our works, or our salvation is not gotten by our works, we must understand that we are called to live a life. Are we together? And that life is the life of who? Christ. And if we must live the life of Christ, then definitely we must desire to do righteousness here on earth. Because there are some people that will say, no, I have Christ, all things has been done for me. I don't need anything. And they will continue and say, no, you are called to live a life. And again, in the aspect of biblical perspective of transformation, I engage a lot of writers, scholars on what it means. And I find out that the biblical perspective of transformation has to do with abandoning the life of sin and disobedience to God. Abandoning the life of sin and disobedience to God, forsaking behaviors that are not in agreement with the Bible. Are we together? And imitating Christ in thought, in action, and in character. In other words, transformation is becoming mature in Christ and conforming to the image of Christ. And if we look at it, when Paul, the writer of this passage we read, when he said transform, the idea of that word in the original language, the word implies a radical, thorough and universal change, both within and outside, both outward and inward. That means there must be thorough change in your inside, in who you are. Then that will begin to see it in your actions. Actions. So there must be change inside and outside. And again, same in this chapter, I discuss sign of a person that is transforming. What are the signs you will see in your life, in someone's life, if that person is transforming and looking like Christ, is transforming to be like Christ? Number one, I said submission to God's word. Praise the Lord.